all night for lucky. They can smell blood.
I just don't know how we're going to get through this.
The minister's an ally?
No, he's not. He's trying to cover his own back. Doesn't care about seeing justice done.
What are you going to do? Just give up?
I'm going to keep on fighting until my dying breath. That's what my father used to say. I don't even know if that's enough anymore. Jacob, please, we're under siege here. Have you found out anything at all?
No, not yet.
Please call me with anything.
Yeah.
Hey, can we talk?
Yeah, I'm just on my way to the police. They found Sophie. I want to be there when they get her testimony on record. Can I ask you to please have a look at that CCTV footage from the hotel?
Jacob.
Please? There's no one else.
We've gone through the footage. There was nothing there. Maybe it was suicide.
Why? That doesn't make any sense. His daughter was safe and he was about to come clean.
Nobody saw a thing.
You know how Bola is. He could have been a policeman, a security guard, anything.
I think I would recognize him anyway. Anyway, I wanted to talk about yesterday.
Can we talk about it when I get back?
We just can't sit around on our hands doing nothing. Listen, when the final reckoning comes, I want to be able to put up my hand and say I did something.
What you are proposing is immoral and probably illegal.
And what exactly is Auntie Kitler proposing?
Your father set up a shelf company in Andorra. It was a bailout strategy. And he was fortunate enough never to need. But I'm afraid we are not so fortunate.
So you're suggesting that we liquidate the rest of our assets and hide them away in Europe?
Yes. Before we go bankrupt, before we lose everything, let's at least safeguard the little we still have left.
No. We're not rats, Aunt Claire. There is no need for us to go scurrying around in the dark and hiding things away. We have done nothing wrong. You don't have to behave like a criminal. We're the Abayamis, and we stand proud. We hold our heads up high no matter what happens, especially if the very worst happens. I have a meeting with the minister shortly. God willing, I will come back with a solution.
Despite the cold front that moved into Johannesburg this weekend, I'm sure there are some high-profile businessmen building up a sweat. With the news emerging last night when WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange released 15,000 private bank account histories. Amongst the accounts compromised are those of several prominent African businessmen. The bank accounts include those from HSBC and FBZ.
A world without secrets. I mean, what kind of a bloody world is that? Look, the last thing we need right now is another scandal.
We don't know if your account is one of the ones that was leaked.
Why not?
15,000 documents of what data? It would take your accountant days to go through it all. If indeed you wanted to know the secrets.
Right, look, let's say for argument's sake, my name is one of the names, and, what would be the damage?
The legal ramifications will depend on where the money came from and where it went to.
The important thing is, Jacob does not need to know about this. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
He's got enough on his plate right now.
Hey, you're not going to believe this. They've put Sophie on a plane to the UK. The idiots! She may be our only witness. What are you doing?
I'm leaving.
Look, this is not over. We'll still catch a break.
It's not about the investigation, Jacob. It's about us. You know what? I don't want to talk about this.
Loretta, this may be our only chance.
Okay. Okay, fine. I left you. I left South Africa. I left my home because I don't want to live like this. Jacob, it was the most difficult thing I ever had to do, but you know what? I did it. And I built something for myself. I built friendships, relationships. I was happy, Jacob, until I made the mistake of coming back here. And where did that get me? I lost my job. I haven't seen my son in 2 weeks, and like an idiot, I tried to kiss you, and now you pretend it didn't even happen.
Loretta, I know you put your neck on the line. Your job is...
about my job.
I know. I'm sorry.
What does that mean? When you say, are you sorry I feel the way that I feel? Are you sorry that I lost my job? Are you sorry that I tried to kiss you and you pulled away?
I'm sorry the timing is so bad.
Timing. The timing always was bad with us, wasn't it? That's why I chose Antonio. He's reliable. He has a stable job, Jacob. Jacob, I would give all of that up if you would try. Try to be the man that Joe and I need you to be, not the man that the world needs you to be.
I haven't slept in 48 hours. My family is falling apart at the seams. I don't know what I feel about anything. Damn it! Yeah, listen, can I call you back in a few minutes? I'm just... What? On whose authority? Put him on the phone. Yeah, now. Hello, yes, this is Jacob Bakuru speaking. I don't care if you have a warrant. That data belongs to Abayomi Oil. And if you hadn't noticed, we're in the middle of an investigation. Damn it. Well, yeah, I'm still here.
Minister, it's not unheard of. I mean, there have been many instances where governments have intervened in the private sector in terms of crisis. I mean, take AIG in America, or Merrill Lynch. In fact, half the American financial system would not be standing if it was not for government intervention.
The fundamentals of a Abayomi business is sound, but after suffering losses from the oil spill, the cleanup, and the shutting down of our remaining wells, market confidence has taken a sharp decline.
But a vote of confidence from your ministry...
Folake, it's not that the markets have lost confidence in Abayomi Oil. It's that they have lost confidence in you.
I'm sorry?
There are broader issues at stake here, Folake. The issues of accountability, for example. When BP was embroiled in their own spill, Tony Howard, their CEO, stepped down for the good of his company.
Are you asking me to step down?
Yes, I am. Did you really think you will emerge from this saga unscathed?
Folake has done nothing but handle herself with integrity. Surely there is another way to salvage this.
My ministry will allow your wells to operate again if you announce your immediate resignation. In fact, we've identified a replacement who has promised a $500 million investment in Abayomi Oil and the assurance of the continuation of your father's legacy.
Who is this?
It's your brother.
No.
Bola Abayomi. He will take your place as the new CEO.
Henri de Letessier passed the French plumber's bar exam at the age of 7. When he was 10, he replumbed an entire wing at the Palace of Versailles. He received his first Peugeot d'Or on the eve of his 16th birthday. Today, this enfant terrible of Parisian plumbing dominates online search results, and at 24 is the most sought-after plombier in all of France. But you're not in France, and neither is your birthplaque. Yellow Pages, for local, reliable results.
Brand new to Africa Magic Showcase. They live the glamorous life, no matter the cost. But everybody pays the price of greed. Windex Season 1 starts 4th of August, exclusive to Africa Magic Showcase.
And now we know who we are. We travel so far over the mountains and rivers so wide. The tears that we cry, they've had their season. Out there alone, deep in the night, I conquered the fear.
What are you doing? I'm saving your life.
Catch all the family entertainment on Africa Magic Family, Channel 154. Come home to family.
Hey, great news.
Huh? What?
Rep Soccer team won the league and we got the playoff this season.
Great.
Hey, what's all this stuff?
Nothing?
Sure paying a lot of attention to nothing.
Yes.
No, like seriously, personal, what's going on here?
Between me and you.
Of course.
The best present my father ever gave me was a Swiss bank account linked to a very special credit card. The ultimate accessory for a life well lived.
What's the limit of that credit card?
I don't know. Theoretically, there isn't one.
Oh, trust you mean we could buy a car with this?
Andile, I could buy a fleet of Porsches with this.
Well, and it's a secret.
Oh, yes, it's meant to be. I mean, that's the whole bloody point. When along comes Julian Assange and he publishes 15,000 Swiss bank accounts on the internet.
And voila, there goes a secret.
No, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if my name's one of them. That's what I'm doing here. Homework.
Hey, can I help you with this?
I'm busy. It's important. Can't a hard-working billionaire get a moment's of peace? What can be more important than my wife? Speak to Jacob Baku. He's outside. He wants to see you.
That's excellent news, Minister. So you'll be at the launch?
Yes. It's a monitoring program for young minds in the energy field.
Okay. Yeah. Talk to you later.
Abayomi Achievers. What do you think of the name? You've met Adana, my wife?
Hello.
Baby, I'll see you upstairs later. And you too, Ali.
Don't you want me to search him?
Of course not. He's my brother. If you can't trust your brother, who can you trust? Right? So, what do you want to talk about?
You won. You did it. And you got away with it. In a week, you'll have the Abayomi cross around your neck and the family in your total control. And there's nothing I can do to stop you. But I do need to ask. It's haunting me. How did you get to McNamara? The building was fully guarded, there were cameras on every floor, but no one saw you. I reviewed the footage myself, and you don't appear in any of it. So how did you do it?
Come on. You know, I've never been a huge fan of jazz until my father-in-law introduced me to Coltrane, Miles Davis, even your own Abdullah Ibrahim. I kind of feel like I've been missing out on life. What are you doing? I'll tell you how I did it. I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything of this damn music.
I didn't know that to spend some time in Jamaica.
Yeah, just a week. Miss Clark.
Was she beautiful?
Oh, Adela. You have no idea.
Tell me about it.
Well, I had to leave in a hurry. Turned out she was the mayor's fiancée.
Busi. Yo, disendleleni baby. Apha emotweni ngoku. Ndiyakhona. Prosper, I have to run. I have to pick my son drives from Chesney.
Well, let me send one of the drivers.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. Look, I tell you what. Why don't you hang around a bit? We'll share some stories and I'll pay for pizza. Hmm?
Yeah. He didn't fall for our ruse.
So what are we going to tell the family?
But let's get to bed. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Hello, ma.
Hey, hello mntanami. Hey, ngicabanga Isaac akafuna ukulala. Uthi ngeke ayolala ungekampromisi ukuthi uyeza.
Okay, put him on the phone.
Ufuna ukukhuluma nawe.
Hello, boy. So it's your big day tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've got you a big gift, but we'll open it together. Okay?
Bye.
Kiss Gogo good night for me.
Bye.
I love you. Hello? Isaac? Kids.
Jacob, go home. I mean, there's nothing more you can do here. If you leave now, you'll be home by sunrise.
There you go. Enjoy it.
No, thanks. I'll smoke mine later.
Ah, delayed gratification. Never understood that sort of thing. Andile.
Yes, Bruce.
What the hell are you doing here? I mean, you had your own company. You're running security in half a dozen African states. You didn't need this.
I'm doing this for Pussy. She didn't want me to put myself in danger, you know. So I'm doing this for her and Raps.
You miss it.
Trust. Like a duck on land, Mrs. Waterman. Hey, I should go home.
I guess that's the real difference between the two of us, eh?
What is it?
I'm selfish.
Hey.
Basically, I've lived for myself. Yeah. 9 to 5, baby. 9 to 5.
Yeah, man.
It's spring, time to celebrate, Buddy said excited, and everyone should be invited. Yippee! Buddy bellowed happily when his friends arrived all dressed up for the party. Bright as a rainbow, the kids looked cheerful as they waved hello. Celebrate spring with infants and toddlers' dresses, play suits and footwear. All for only $59.95 each. Ackermans, the look for less.
Great to have you back.
No better place to be. MNet Movies Action Plus and Ster-Kinekor are going all out to bring you the exclusive free screening of The Expendables 3. Mel Gibson and Harrison Ford join the killer team of iconic action stars on the 14th of August at Leeds Ster-Kinekor Cinemas, The Zone in Rosebank, Cedar Square, Gateway Theatre at Shopping, and Cavendish Square. Tickets are limited, so grab yours now at mnetmovies.tv. And before the third installment, catch up with the first two Expendables movies on 9 August from 8 p.m. on Channel 106. Another exclusive pre-screening brought to you by Ster-Kinekor and MNet Movies Action Plus.
Remember when you were young, there was no such thing as a quick pop. A round wasn't just a round. It was a whole lot of possibility. You didn't want to spend it immediately. You wanted that feeling to last. So you saved it till you needed it. Think of money this way because it's not what you can buy with it, but what it buys you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isaac. Happy birthday to you. Let's have a look at Monday.
Khuluma ngo-Ananzi, uyakwazi ukuthi Ananzi ithi Ananzi Ananzi ngikufundele yeah okay ithi a long time ago when the earth was sat down and the sky was lifted up imapela ungayivali unjani na ngikufundela ngithi okay ngiqala la. All folk tales were owned by the sky gods.
I can't with good conscience accept Waller's offer. Neither can I turn it down. There are just too many people's livelihoods at stake. As the family split, I feel I have no choice but to step down as chief. And let your vote decide what happens next.
Prospero. Prospero. It's 11 o'clock.
Yes. Yes, well observed. Paperwork late night.
Would it be too much to ask for the report back on the Chinese deal? Make that 2 hours.
Yes. Nice to see you, Chief. So the projected... Oh. The projected yield is 100,000 units a month. China will use 35% of that, South Africa 48%, and the international community 17%.
And the African market?
Well, they are part of the international community.
No, let's project those figures separately.
You know what? I'm trying to give you an executive overview here, but if you want to go through the whole thing yourself, be my guest.
I'm simply asking you to do your job.
Oh, I've been doing my job. You know, in fact, for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing your job too.
In case you haven't noticed, I was saving my family from trouble.
Oh, and a fat lot of good that's done.
Jacob. But don't come.
Jacob, indolo lezama kuthanda uzehlisa isidima phakathi kwabantu
ayilimi ozehlisa isidima ayilimi ndifika le njilele itipile
jonga Jacob uboma bususoka kucinga uboma nibungama zininzi into esenzekayo ebomini lo mfana lo unentlungu lena
uthethani nandi andile
Mamela Prosonomphanga.
They're very pleased. Put the things in the car.
Chief, you are making a terrible mistake.
I have no choice.
Well, then I have to go with you.
Where to?
Wherever it is that you're going.
Emeka, you need to stay. As hard as it might seem, the family needs you. They need your conscience. Good luck.
Thank you, Chief.
I'm not chief anymore. Just call me Falake.
This is not something you can give away. Doesn't represent the position. It represents a dream. Wherever you go, whatever you do, you will always carry this dream. You will always be chief.
Sorry, Mr. Makubu. I'll have those figures for you in a few minutes. Would you like them in a pie chart, a little graph, or shall I just tattoo them across my arse for you? Your choice.
Angela told me about the baby.
Home at last. And everything's going to be all right now. The minister's given us authorization to resume production on our wells. In the next couple of weeks, this will be a distant memory. And we can finally start rebuilding what Falaki almost destroyed. But, by the way, where is she? Left already? Of course. And the cross? With her, as it belongs. I'm the head of this family now.
No. You are a rich man who has bought his way into Abayomi oil. You can make yourself the CEO, but you can never be the head of this family.
You're wrong. I will be the head of this family. I've got time on my hands. And I've seen the future.
Ubolute and he understands the nature of true power. Uthi power ihambelana nodlame. That's how it's always been since the beginning of time. And now, as long as I understand the Lord, we are solo win.
Mhlawumbe mntana. uGandhi wathi power is of two kinds. One is obtained by the fear of punishment, the other by the acts of love. Uyabona mntanami, ipower yothando is 1,000 times more permanent and effective than the fear of punishment. uGandhi wakhupha abantu bakhe ku-powerful oppression. Nathi ngokunjalo mntanami, apha ekhaya. Uyabona uBhola angaba nayo ipower ngoku, kodwa ayisoze ilaste mntana, ngoba ipower yothando, ubuhlobo nefamily will endure. Thatha mntana.
You nosy Australian bastard. Just you try and screw up my life. Just you try and catch Prospero, right? Jay, I've just hit the mother lode.
Is this Falaka Bayomi? My name is Halima Gil. My husband was in deep water diver. I've got something important to discuss with you.
At Torga Optical, you don't have to pay a premium to see in high definition. Torga is the only optical chain to manufacture its own lenses. Using the latest German precision technology, get the ultimate comfort for your visual day with Torga's Spectacle Great Value, a professional eye test and 2 complete pairs of glasses. It's high definition for your eyes. And don't forget Torga's free sunglass tint. Just another reason to let Torga look after your eyes.
Great glasses, Tyson.
Since we changed the way South Africans do life insurance, more than 40,000 people have joined Outsurance Life. People like Daniel. He gets 1 million rands worth of life cover for 220 rand a month. And after 15 claim-free years, he'll get all his premiums back. That's an out bonus of more than 50,000 rand. To see what you could get back, SMS quote to 44207. Outsurance. You always get something out.
Coming September 2014, Africa's biggest show returns. Big Brother Africa Season 9, exclusive to Africa Magic.
How to take a picture like a pro with LG G3. Just shoot. Laser detection for instant focus. Simple touch for the perfect picture. Simple is the new smart. LG G3.
It's spring, time to celebrate. Buddy said excited, and everyone should be invited. Yippee! Buddy bellowed happily when his friends arrived all dressed up for the party. Bright as a rainbow, the kids looked cheerful as they waved hello. Celebrate spring with infants and toddlers' dresses, play suits and footwear. All for only $59.95 each. Ackermans, the look for less.
Bola bought 25 million shares in Cleantex 2 weeks before the spill.
Cleantex, the chemical supplier?
They specialize in dispersants, the kind used in oil spills. So, when news of the oil spill broke, their shares shot up 27%.
What?
Bola sold the shares 3 days later and made $27 million. You gotta give it to him. Smart play.
The only way he would have known that is if he was planning on carrying it out himself.
Bingo.
Is your passport ready?
My passport is always ready. Mandile?
Hey, Bros. Pick up.
I've got an HR problem in Nigeria. Want to come help?
No, I'm afraid I can't, Pros.
But we've nailed the bastard. You of all people should be there to see him go down.
Pros, I'm sorry. I'll have to stick this one up, bro.
You can't be serious.
No, I am. We have a school meeting and I promised to go. Rap's teacher's worried about his maths, so, I'm sorry, I can't, bro. Sorry.
Ngiyafuna ukuhamba.
No.
Ngoba?
Don't just tell me so.
Some promises are meant to be broken.
Minister, we've got hard testimonies linking him directly to the mercenaries who blew up the wellheads.
The mercenaries, why?
Falake, your father used to be a good friend, a mentor. He's always told me that you've got a nose for smelling bullshit. I should have believed you than to doubt you.
Minister,